On my first day of school, we're gonna be bused to Charlestown. Police get on and tell us, the windows break. If failing glass hits you, go under the seats, duck your head. We get off the bus and we're walking through, and I remember a white lady leaning over saying, "Nigga, go home." And I mean, to the point where like her finger was seemed like was this far from my face. "Nigga, go home." And that was my memory of my first day of third grade.
When I got into high school and really saw how other people lived, because they had big houses, swimming pools, and multiple cars, and I mean you could actually see the economic gap. It was just like, people live like this?
I grew up in Hemingway, South Carolina. Like the bathrooms, they will have white and they will have color. And so the white bathroom will be nice and clean on the outside, and I'm pretty sure on the inside. The color bathroom, when you go in there, you really couldn't stand to be in the bathroom.
My mom, she talked to the neighbors to get them to go to the march and celebrate with them. And the dogs, water, and all stuff was put on them. But my mom wouldn't give up, because she said she wanted more for us. She didn't want me in the white lady kitchen.
1963, we were all excited because we knew that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was coming to Detroit, Michigan. I may have been at the back of that line, but it didn't matter. I was part of that crowd and just proud and just happy. We knew then that that a change was going to come. A change was going to come because we were united.
Going to Memphis means a lot to me because of the fact this is where Martin Luther King, his last days on this earth was spent at, trying to better the working condition for the sanitation workers. And because of what he was doing, he was assassinated.
Now we're talking about the labor movement, because we're talking about the sanitation strike. And in that speech he said, labor has dignity.
I joined the union because I feel like I deserve better. I deserve respect.
Because I don't think without the civil rights movement, a lot of stuff that we have benefited from, we wouldn't be enjoying it now, I don't think.
When I saw Dr. King, my eyes lit up like a globe, because that man was fighting for me. He was putting himself out there in front to make it better for me.
This man sacrificed his life to raise the living wages and everything for people.
I wish that people back in the day could just see how the world had changed, how the union have changed things.
We've come a long way, but there's a long way to go also.
If you want something, you gotta fight for it.
You gotta know your history. You gotta know where you were, where you come from.
From 1968, with the sanitation workers organized, and here we is, 2018, organizing one of the biggest hotels in New Orleans. It all coming together. It's just the same. We're in the same struggle as these brothers was then. We're in the same struggle now.
So I'm gonna make sure I go to Memphis and support Unite Here.
This is history, and I want to be a part of history.
I am going to Memphis because my black brothers started this march. I wasn't there with them, but I can carry on what they got started.